How can Black immigrants afford professional licensing costs? Imagine stepping into a new career and facing a big hurdle right away. That hurdle is often the cost of getting licensed to work legally in your chosen field. For Black immigrants in the United States, these licensing fees can be a real challenge. They include charges for credential evaluations, licensing exams, application fees, and sometimes extra education or supervised work. These costs can add up to thousands of dollars, which many may not have upfront. Limited savings, lower wealth levels, and family expenses make it even harder to cover these expenses. So how do many Black immigrants manage to pay for licensing? One way is through financial aid and scholarships. Some organizations and professional groups offer grants or fee waivers specifically for immigrants or minorities. These resources can cut down the initial costs significantly. For example, certain community organizations provide scholarships that cover exam fees or application costs. It's worth researching local and national groups that support immigrant professionals. State and local programs also help. Some states have initiatives that reduce or waive licensing fees for immigrants. They may also support credential evaluations or exam preparation. For instance, a few states offer fee waivers for certain licenses if you meet specific criteria. Knowing about and applying for these programs can save hundreds of dollars. Community support networks are another big help. Black immigrant communities often share information about resources and sometimes pool funds to assist members with licensing costs. These networks can also offer mentorship and guidance, making the process less overwhelming. Connecting with community groups or local immigrant associations can open doors to shared resources and advice. Many employers recognize the importance of licensed workers. Some healthcare, technical, or service companies sponsor or reimburse licensing expenses for their employees. If you're already working in a field, ask your employer if they offer support for licensing costs. This can be a great way to get your license without paying everything out of pocket. Pursuing licenses in steps is another strategy. Starting with a certification or a less expensive license can help you enter the workforce sooner. As you gain experience and save money, you can work toward higher-level licenses. This phased approach makes the process more manageable financially. Some people turn to loans or credit cards to cover licensing costs. While this can work, it carries risks, especially if repayment becomes difficult. It's important to weigh the benefits against potential debt. Finally, advocacy groups and some Black immigrant organizations work to change policies. They push for lower fees, recognition of foreign credentials, and easier licensing pathways. These efforts aim to make licensing more accessible for everyone, especially those facing financial barriers. Getting licensed is a key step toward economic empowerment and career growth. Despite the costs and challenges, many Black immigrants find ways to navigate these hurdles. They do so through community support, financial aid, employer assistance, and strategic planning. These pathways help open doors to better jobs, higher wages, and a stronger future. Supporting accessible licensing pathways is essential for helping Black immigrants succeed and thrive in their careers.